let's just not judge my hair, okay? Let's just not. Just don't. Just pretend it's not there. Don't talk about it. Don't think about it. Don't leave me comments about it. Don't at me about my hair. Unless you think it looks cute. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Wow. Wow. Oh, you know what? I do have to take these earrings out because I'm gonna end up ripping an earlobe. We get a little crazy over here. So today we are talking about one of the most gorgeous, visually stimulating, beautiful palettes that I've ever seen in my life. I will pop in a picture of this little guy, the Huda New Nude palette, because I've already dug in.
Dug in? What? That is not a word. That is not even like remotely close to being a word. It's not even like a mistake. You're fired.
I've already dug my fingers into this one. It still looks gorgeous though. Like, look at that. So pretty. But I will pop in a picture of her in all of her gloriousness before she was touched by my virgin hands. So we're gonna do a look with this. I'm going to do my eyes, then I'm gonna go off camera, do the rest of my face. We're just focusing on the eyes today. So in this palette, we have 4 finishes. We have the Satin Soft Mattes, which are described as buttery mattes with aloe vera and coconut oil for smooth application and intense color payoff. Now, I think that these mattes feel very similar to her other mattes, which I've always been a fan of, so I'm hoping that they're gonna be good. There are multi-reflective pearls. These are the ones. These are the shades that are gonna sell you this palette. High coverage metallic foils with multi-reflective pearl flakes for a multi-dimensional finish. So these guys right here are going to blow your mind. They're good. This is after wiping the swatches on my arm. Like, are you kidding me? Look at that. They are so beautiful. That pinky got me. Hey, what? Can you move your, oh, there. Oh, still. Anyway, back to the show. There are 2 pressed glitters. Now these are the shades or the finishes that I wish that Huda would just do away with. I've used them in her other palettes and I just don't like them. They're messy, I don't know, I just am not a fan. I really wish that she would just stop putting them in her palettes because I always avoid them. I mean, this is just totally my opinion. You might love them, but for me, I would rather use like an Urban Decay 24 or whatever glitter liner. It's just so much easier, much less mess and fuss, and it just gets everywhere. So I'm just not a fan of them, but that's just me. So moving on. We also have one pressed pearl shadow, which is described as a creamy formula with a special wax blend for smooth application. Her pressed pearl shadows are incredible, amazing. Okay, so let's zoom in, do the eyeballs. Look at my nail polish. This is a special occasion polish. I'll put it down below, but you can't get it anymore. It's been discontinued. It's a Formula X polish, and it's one of my top 3 all-time nail polishes. Like, do you see? It has like a little blue. Oh my god. I wore it just for this video. Oh my god, it's so good. Hey, focus on the nails, baby! I'm gonna clip my hair back just so I'm not constantly messing with it. Perfect. Let's do these. Oh, I'm getting this like crease under my eye. Do you see it? I do have the Huda concealer. Don't love this under my eyes, but I'm an odd one. I don't love a high coverage concealer under my eyes. It just doesn't work for my 75-year-old skin. But I will use this on my lids. This one's in the shade Sugar Biscuit. Oh, that's a cute name. I like the applicator. Oh, I need a mirror. Okay, so I'm gonna put down some concealer. Oh, that was a lot. Okay. We're gonna move some of that over here. Okay. This Huda concealer called the Overachiever. The coverage does not play. Like, do you see that? It is so incredibly high coverage. So in this PR package, which I did get this palette sent to me, they also sent this really beautiful robe that I was gonna wear in this video, but my basement, which is where my beauty room is absolutely freezing. I was like shivering, and then I put my heater on, but it was too loud, so I changed it into a sweater. It was like the backdrop for my Instagram photo of this palette. If you follow me on Instagram, and if you don't, what are you waiting for? Okay, that was a little bit dark, but that's okay. I do have a lighter shade here. Let me just show you in case you're like near my skin tone and thinking about this concealer. The shade that I would use on my under eyes is called Nougat. It's 6G compared to 12G, which I'm assuming is golden. See the difference? Anyway, moving on. And you guys know I still need to use an eye primer, Smashbox Lid Primer-Light. It's just how things have to be. I've been doing my eyes first recently. Like, what's up with that? I hate doing my eyes first. I'm just not a fan of it. But with this palette, with like the glitters and these multi-reflective pearls, I feel like we should do the eyes first. I am going to use my Huda powder to set my lids. This one's in the shade Pound Cake. It smells really good. Oh, it smells like perfume. I heard some people say they hate the scent. I love it. I think it smells so good. All right, and I'm using a Wayne Goss airbrush. This little pink guy, it's really cute. Wayne Goss makeup brushes are the freaking bomb. Especially his face brushes. Oh my gosh, so good. Total side note. Ah! That was my son asking me for money. Nicholas. He's a sneakerhead like his mother. He's constantly wanting to buy sneakers, and I can't really get mad at him because have you met me? And I love how this powder has this like mesh. It's like mess free. I really like this powder a lot. I am so excited to do my 2018 favorites video at the end of the year. Like, I've been writing stuff down now for like 3 months, I'm not kidding, so that I don't forget about stuff. Because, you know, so much stuff is constantly coming out. I don't want to forget about anything that I loved this year. So it's going to be a big, crazy video. It's going to be so good though. I'm so nervous. I want to love this palette because it's just like visually, it's so stunning. I really want it to be good. Come on, be good. Oh, I also have a few Huda brushes. These guys. I know, I got black eyeshadow on them. Don't judge. And then this is the other thigh. So we have like a little rubber tip, I guess, for the glitters. No, this side would be for the glitters. It's like an applicator that you get in like a drugstore little palette. I guess this could be for the glitters too. And then you have like a little fluffy, a smaller little, ooh, that would be a good inner corner. And then this and this little angled guy. So I'll try to, could I use this for my like crease shade? No, I'm gonna go in with my, I'm gonna go in with my M532 from Morphe just to get like a transition shade in there. Oh, I forgot to use that. I forgot to use the base. Oh, Nicole, you are the absolute worst. Let me swatch it. I'm so sorry. Ooh, wait. It's really, like sheer. I'm not really getting much. It feels a little bit greasy. Ooh, I don't know. Because I have such oily eyelids, I have to be really careful with like what I put on as my base. That would probably work for the average bear, but I don't know if I would love that for me. I can't believe I forgot to use that. I am so sorry. So I'm gonna take Play and Secret, and I'm kind of gonna mix them together for my crease shade. Oh, Secret's a little powdery. Do I see anything? Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. It's just like very soft. I kind of want to stop using Play because I feel like it might be too light, but let me match this side up. And then I'm just going to go in with Secret, that deeper shade that was at the bottom. I'm actually going to dip into Teddy. This is a very, very pretty shade. Same brush. Let's throw a little of that guy in. It is a little bit powdery, a little bit dusty. But they seem to be blending really well. They blended out beautifully, like really, really well. The shadows themselves, like when I dip my brush into them, a little bit powdery, a little bit like dry feeling. But keep in mind, I'm being very nitpicky because this is like a first impression review. But I think they worked beautifully, like no complaints. We good, we Gucci. Oh my God, I hate you so bad. I really want to play with like this pink and this purple. So I'm gonna take this pink shade. It's called Spanked, that's a cute name. LNY brush, which is basically a MAC 217. And we're just gonna start building this color up right in here. So we're gonna, ooh, it's nice and soft. We're gonna build that up on the outer crease, and I'm kind of pulling it upwards a little bit. And that's blending really well. And I'm just gonna build that up over here. It is a softer shade. You can see like I have to build it up, but sometimes with colors like this that are intense, that can be a really good thing. I mean, for me, I guess everybody prefers something different, but no, this is gorgeous. And look how easily that blended. I blended for what, 12 seconds? I love this color. This is so pretty. I'm gonna pull it inward just a little bit. This is a beautiful color. Wow. And remember, when I do my eyes first, I'm kind of messy, but I will clean everything up. I'm gonna dip into Love Bite, which is that purple shade. I'm gonna grab an E17 from Morphe. Ooh, that's a pretty color. And I'm gonna focus this right in the crease and on the outer edge. Oh yeah, that is really pretty. Little. I'm just going back into Teddy with that 532. And I'm just taking a little bit of this along the edges. I think this looks really good so far. I mean, it looks kind of crazy, but you know what I mean. The blending is working well. So my mom and I went to visit my son, Hunter, in Colorado. He's out there for grad school. So we went out last week just for a few days. Oh my goodness. If you've never been to Colorado, It is breathtakingly gorgeous. Like, so beautiful. The Rocky Mountains. He took us to Estes Park, which is like right in the mountains. Like, it's right there at the bottom of the mountains. It is so beautiful. I just kept Snapchatting and I'm like, oh my God, look at the mountains. And people are probably like, okay, you've showed us 1,000 times, but it's so gorgeous. I think I have to take Charmed because it is just so beautiful. Charmed, or you know what? Let's do Daydream. Let's keep it with like the pinky purple. I'm just gonna go in with my finger. I'm not using any base. Look at that. Let's see. She might need a little base. It's okay. Like, I don't have any shadow on my lid. We're gonna need a base. I'm gonna put a little base right on top. No harm, at least we know. And before that totally dries, we're gonna go in with our shade. You don't wanna let it dry down. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. It's like such a weird finish, and I say weird in the best way possible. It's so like reflective, and you get like the pink, but then when I turn you get like white and almost like, I don't know, like a coppery. It's so pretty. I'm gonna take a little bit of Fantasy on top. Just, why not, over here. Charmed is this like taupey, perfect with a little bit of pink in it. Do you see that? Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, yes! Thank you! Thank you, Huda. I was worried.
I'm gonna dip into that Charmed shade with a brush and just, I wanna build that up over here because it's so perfect. Like, I just want that everywhere. Look at that. Do you see that reflection? Oh my god. Like, I want it in my crease. I'm obsessed. I just put Charmed in my crease. Like, I have problems, but it's so pretty. These shades are just so different and so gorgeous. Oh my goodness, this looks so pretty. I love this. Okay, I'm kind of scared that I'm gonna destroy everything, but I'm gonna take this brush with this little rubber tip and we're gonna play with this glitter. It is called Infatuated. I'm just gonna take a little bit and just put it on the center of my lid. But like, okay, we got some there. Just like, actually I'm gonna put it over here on the outer part. Oh, I actually really like this applicator. That makes it way less messy. Oh my god, wait, I might be rethinking my feelings on the pressed glitters. Oh my goodness. Wait, I'm kind of living for this little brush. This is called the Fender Blender. Are you kidding me? That is such a cute name. Okay. But no, this is like putting it on so nicely. The only thing I've gotten fallout with so far is the glitter, which, I mean, that's to be expected. Okay, so I put my face on. Let's finish up the eyes. It is now dark outside because I had to get dinner started. And you guys know I'm a slow filmer. It takes me like hours. So, all right, let's do the lower lash line. Oh, and I need to do my brow bone. Like, I'm dying to do my brow bone. My brows aren't quite done yet. I still need to play around with them. We know I do my brows in stages. It's weird. I don't know. All right, so I'm taking the brush that I used in my crease, and I'm gonna start out not putting any product on it, and then we'll see where we need to go. So I started watching Wentworth season 6, the newest season that just came out. Have you guys watched Wentworth? It's so good. Now this season, I'm not like dying over, but oh my God, if you haven't watched it, you have to watch it. It's such a good show. I'm gonna dip into, actually I'm gonna grab a different brush. I'm gonna grab a Morphe E18 brush. It's like a fat little pencil brush. And I want a little bit more brown going on. So I'm gonna go into Teddy. And I'm gonna put that on my lower lash line. Why do I look so pale right now? I kind of want to take this shade again, Alkaline. I'm so hooked on this Urban Decay eyeliner. It's like a purple. It's so pretty. Should I do this or should I switch it up and do like a copper? You know what? I'm going to switch it up even though I really want to use Alkaline. I used it in my last video, so I'm going to use Lucky. This is also Urban Decay. Sometimes when I say Urban, people are like, what? I don't know why I do that. I'm gonna go into Raw, which is a little bit of a deeper brown on that E18. And I'm just gonna put some out here on the outer edge. The way my eye shape is, my lower lash line doesn't ever want to connect to the top. There's like this weird little like indent there. And I have such a hard time connecting it. Do you know what I mean? I love this palette. It's working so well. Like really, really well. Okay, on the brow bone, there's not really a shade in here that I want to put on my brow bone because I want to use something that has a little bit of like a little bit of a sheen to it. So what do I want to use? I'm gonna go into Nylon from MAC. It just has a little bit of a sheen. I'm gonna grab this little guy. It's a R43 and a little bit of Nylon. And I'm just gonna put it right here. Ooh, that's intense. We're gonna have to blend that out. I always feel like my brow bone looks weird. Like when other people do it, it looks so like, oh, blended and perfect. And when I do it, it just looks kind of weird. We are like super close too. Keep that in mind. I'm gonna use this guy on my brow bone, Crave. I mean, on my inner corner. It's so pretty. Ready? I freaking love this palette. I'm gonna use this little brush. I said I was gonna use it. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna dip into, I'm gonna dip into Secret. And I'm gonna take a little of that on my lower lash line. I feel like this brush just doesn't want to hold shadow though. It's kind of weird. I'm gonna just take this like right down here. Just to make sure everything's like blended. And I'm using it like backwards. I'm using it with the pointier side like down. Does that make sense? It's like cradling my lower lash line. I'm gonna take this purple shade and line my upper lash line. I've been liking lining my upper lash line with colorful shadows. Sorry, I just disappeared for a minute. Just a little something. I don't know, I just feel like it adds a nice little pop. Okay, so I feel like you guys already know how I feel about this palette. I freaking love it. I wanted to love it. Like, it's so gorgeous. I really wanted to love it, and I totally do. I don't really have any complaints. I mean, the base, like the concealer base shade felt a little bit, I don't know, like a little bit greasy and a little bit thin. So I don't know if that would be my favorite, but the eyeshadows, the mattes, the multi-reflective pearls, they're so gorgeous. I put a little bit of the glitter on and it worked really well with this little brush. Fender Blender, is that what it was called? Fender Blender, the cutest name. And I really like this little silicone tip. Oh, I forgot to put my earrings in. I mean, if you've had your eye on this, I would say run out right now and buy it. It's amazing. Now, I did want to kind of do a little comparison to my beloved, the Charlotte Tilbury Stars in Your Eyes palette. I did use this in a video. I will put it above, over here. I think it's over here. This is my absolute favorite. I love this for every day. I love it for like blinged out, super metallic looks. It's very versatile. You can do so many things with this palette and I just love it. The quality is on point. It is my favorite palette of the moment. I cannot stop using it. I freaking love it. Now, which one would I pick? I know you guys are gonna say, which one? I can only buy one. Which one should I get? See, before I started filming this video, I totally knew that I was gonna say, get this one if you want like something that you can use every day and you can use it for like going out, like blinged out looks. And get this one if you like super blinged out looks. But now I feel like you could totally make this one work for every day because you do have a good array of mattes. You can put these multi-reflective pearl shades on without a base and have them be just a little bit softer, more like work appropriate. So now I don't know. I feel like these both could be very versatile. You can get a ton of looks out of both of them. Right. Like you are not going to be disappointed with either of these. And if you look at both and you're like, I have to have both of those, then go out and buy both of them because you will not be disappointed. That's what I'm gonna say. I just totally told you guys to go buy two very expensive palettes. The way that I look at it though, like you're spending $65 on this, but if the quality's there and it's a palette that you're gonna grab for 5 out of 7 days a week, you're totally getting your money's worth. Like with this one, this was expensive. The Charlotte Tilbury one, I think it was like $70+ dollars. But I grab for this thing all the time. I have gotten so many looks out of this. I can use it for just a quick like throw in my crease. I can do something super smoky. It's total perfection. So it's money well spent because I'm using it all the time. Oh, this one is just so good. Like I can't pick. I really can't pick. You guys, this is so freaking gorgeous. It is so good. It is so good. There are so many good palettes in my life right now. The Charlotte one, now this Huda one, and the Natasha Denona gold palette. Is that what it's called? Gold? Yes. This one, the new Natasha Denona gold palette. Oh my god. Okay, so I think that's gonna do it for today. I mean, the bottom line is this palette is absolutely amazing and I can't really see anyone being disappointed with it. I heard someone say that the mattes were dry or chalky or something. They are on the drier side, but that's not always a bad thing. Like they feel a little dry when you dip into them, but when you put them on your eye, they blend out perfectly. So I'm 100%. I give this an A+. I think it's amazing. So I love you guys. Thank you again for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.
What do you need? A pat on the back? Or do you need? Okay, much better. Okay, time to do the eyeballs. Will my eyes look like that? Eyeballs. I'm just gonna walk around like this. Like, don't anybody ask me to smile. Like, don't make me laugh. I just don't want wrinkles, okay? Do you think people think I was crazy? I mean, bitch, when I'm eating, I'm gonna look real good, though. Probably the worst singer in the world. Hello, how are you? today we're going to talk about eyeshadow. What if that was my intro? People would be like, no, bitch. I think they do that now, though. IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe French Boutique No. 4 Blush Brush. Holy, it is so good. I'm sold. Are you Priz? So, I just got black eyeshadow on my brushes. Are you freaking kidding me? This is the new nude palette from Huda Beauty. Huda. I say Huda because that's how I was told to say it by Huda. Huda herself called me up and she's like, yo bitch, what up? It's Huda. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're talking about my nudes, okay? Run for the hills because your eyes are gonna bleed. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, there might be nudes out there. If there are, like, more power to me, right? Oh man, every time I use this brush, I just feel so freaking bougie. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so I had a raging camel toe. Do you have to stare at it? Like, how rude. Yes, she's loud and proud. She's living her best life. But you're gonna stare at her? I would never do that. Actually, I would, and I would probably photograph it. So you know what?